I was like tearing up when I saw that. I've had a tumultuous past couple of days.
Oh my God, he's such a baby. When he says tumultuous, he just means he doesn't like getting hate from a lot of different communities, by the way.
He's
going to say it's like because of threats and stuff, but it's just he just doesn't like being hated across a multitude of communities. He can't handle the pushback.
I've gotten, vicious smears and attacks, and they've only escalated in the aftermath of positive media coverage and things of that nature. But there was one piece of really, really, really good news that took place that reminded me that it's all worth it at the end of the day.
I was like 20% in favor of thinking about like our next research thing. We should just do like a couple hours a day just looking up Hasan's like family. Not like in a doxing weirdo way, but like in a how true is it? Because I keep hearing these claims that like his mom is like a huge commercial real estate manager and that his dad is like the founder of like, or like a co-founder of like a far right party in Turkey and has managed like hundreds of millions of dollars or had as much. I don't know. If you're going to start like retweeting and quote tweeting stuff about like my revenge or about my son, I kind of feel like it's fair game at this point. I don't know.
And that is that one of my friends, I'm not going to reveal who, but one of my friends out of Gaza, and don't ask me who it is, has made it out of Gaza.
One of my friends out of Gaza.
And he's in the United States of America. And I'm, that was that, I was like tearing up when I saw that. He hit me up. He told me like, I finally made it to America. And like any kind of impact that you can have in even...
Shouldn't you be sad then? Because doesn't that mean your friend was ethnically cleansed? Or so it is good when some people escape Gaza? Or...
one person's life like that is so important, so consequential, and such a
what is he saying right now? Wait, hold on, what?
And don't ask me who it is. Reminded me that it's all worth it at the end of the day, and that is that one of my friends, I'm not going to reveal who, but one of my friends out of Gaza, and don't ask me who it is, has made it out of Gaza, and he's in the United States of America. And I'm, that was that, I was like tearing up when I saw that. He hit me up. He told me like, I finally made it to America, and like any kind of impact that you can have in even one person's life like that is...
What is the impact? What's he say? What, are you claiming that like his friend escaped Gaza because of Hasan's streams or what? I don't understand what he's saying here. What?
Is so important, so consequential, and such a good thing,
What is he talking about? I don't get it.
It makes it all worth it. It's shit like that. That's what really matters.
You did that?
Especially as like the American government is now looking at ways of reversing visa programs and things like that. It's just so...
You did that? Question mark? How can we make that happen for more people? W of the week. Have him on. That makes it all fucking worth it. How does such a thing even happen?
So fucking frustrating. So, Hey brother, you've changed my whole worldview thanks to your announcement. I've gone from being pro-Israel to pro-Palestine. I've used your arguments to change my whole family's opinion too. You do good work, don't stop. Yep. Yeah, this is why I do it. And this is why you should also, if there's one thing...
Wait, what did he do? Wait, what did he do? Is he going to say it? What?
If there's one takeaway from the way I operate, if you get one takeaway from the way I operate and follow my example, if you will, that should be to maintain charity and to constantly keep pushing, constantly try to make change in the world. Change your friends' attitudes, change your family's attitudes. Don't get discouraged and make a dent in your own communities. That's it. I know it's...
God damn. Like, I get Hamas using Palestinians as human shields, but now Hasan is trying to use them as human shields? What? Is he going to put this dude up in the background? Like, Gazan, Palestinian, currently on screen. Know that if someone is attacking me, they're also attacking this Palestinian, this brave Palestinian warrior from Gaza.
Get tough. It's easy to feel discouraged and nihilistic and look for more appropriate targets that will be the recipient of your anger and resentment. But eventually you just have to let it go and just keep pushing. That's what I've been doing this whole time. And I urge you all to do the same. Take on the emotional labor if you can.
Of doing what?
And maintain revolutionary optimism.
Revolutionary.
And you can't maintain revolutionary optimism because you look at how things have moved in the positive direction over the course of decades. Then you can maintain revolutionary optimism and not succumb to nihilism out of pure spite for the enemy. Okay? Because some of the worst people on the planet would love for you and me to shut the fuck up and to just go away and to show our bellies and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. That's what keeps me going. It feeds into it feeds into my ambitions.
Chat, is anyone able to clip this little pep talk? I'm really going through it and this is great.
Okay. What do you say to people who are too afraid to go to protests? Protests are amazing.
Wait, is he not going to say what he did? So what is the implication? Did he help this guy get out somehow or how? What? What did he do? Can I just name random good things in life and just say that it's because of me? Like I'm sure there's some old guy who beat his cancer recently at the fucking Miami hospital or whatever, right? Wait, what the fuck?
Solidarity Like experiencing solidarity, being surrounded by like-minded people with a singular goal in mind is the closest expression to love that you see, that you experience.
How is this not some freaky, weird, like Big Brother culty shit? Jesus, what the fuck?
100%. When I go out and I attend protests internationally, when I go to other countries and go to protests, or when I go to other countries and like talk to political leaders in other countries and people who are like-minded, I'm reminded of that solidarity. And it is the closest thing I've ever felt to an expression of love. Just having, just being around people who get it.
How do you think Valkyrie feels hearing that? What, have you ever had like a girlfriend before? Or don't you have a brother? Jesus, that's just really fucking weird, but okay.
It is incredible. It gives you so much confidence. It restores your faith in humanity. It's an amazing experience, and I highly recommend it. Okay?
Okay, I don't even know. All right. I think the implication is that he helped the Gaza guy escape. How? Okay.
This is Hasan Piker, Ethan and Hila Klein, Destiny situation. It was one of the most requested stories over on the text line, and it's crazy. There's many saying it's gone past the line of drama, and this is something else. Well, this mix of podcasters and political commentators, there's more history here than what's happening now. This latest controversy appears to start when you had Hasan Piker making a remark that many believe targeted Hila Klein.
Any kind of violence that Israeli settlers or the Israeli military experiences in the West Bank is literally legal, okay? It is legal resistance against an occupying military force. I cannot repeat this enough. Israel is actually engaging in an apartheid, which is a crime in and of itself. Israel's doing a genocide in Gaza and an apartheid in the West Bank, 2 crimes in and of itself. And every type of armed resistance against both the settlers and also the Israeli occupying force in the West Bank. Doesn't matter if it's your favorite podcasters like Wife that participate in these raids. The violence that the Palestinians engage in an act of resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal.
It appears that he's talking in general about current ongoing violence there, but the call out to your favorite podcaster's wife has gotten a lot of attention because Hila previously served in the IDF. And this also has a little extra background here. Hasan and Ethan and Hila have been very publicly at odds over their clashing views with Israel and Gaza, as well as just, a number of other things. But in the here and now, you had Hila saying Hasan's latest remark and accusing him of calling for violence against her specifically.
Why is this a Destiny situation though? Because Hasan wants to try to move all the heat off of him for this stuff and try to make it about comments that I type in chat saying that like now people are like targeting him or whatever. That's his like complete and total obsessive goal for those.
Ethan then later echoing that, posting a video yesterday saying,
why even include a specific person who hasn't served in the military in 20 years? Why does he mix up past and present tense while he's discussing this? You know, is this a responsible use of his words and his platform? Don't you think that even if what you're saying is true and you meant only people on that raid would deserve violence, that invoking a specific person is really appropriate and true? And doesn't that have the risk for provoking the craziest people in your audience to think that maybe it would be a good idea to kill my wife?
Potentially.
Hasan saying it's the goal of people going after him to get him banned and fully deplatformed. And in terms of platforms and deplatforming, in the video that Ethan ended up posting on Monday, he took aim at what content Twitch platforms in general, arguing that the site allows too many calls for political violence, including from Hasan. And with that, suggesting that since neither Twitch or Amazon are doing anything, the sponsors who advertise there should.
If you use Twitch, if you're watching, when you get an ad, write them and say, hey, I would like to know why you're spending directly your dollars to support violent extremism. Why are you supporting a platform that sanctions, protects, safeguards, encourages, promotes language like what Hasan just deployed against Hila?
But ultimately, that's where we are right now. And in the meantime, I'd really love to know your thoughts on this whole situation.
A lot of people in this realm, a lot of people in the content sphere love talking big shit, okay? Ask them what their position is on Donald Trump. XQC and Aiden Ross literally promoted Donald Trump, okay? Ask them what their position is on Israel-Palestine. Ask them what their position is on free healthcare. You know what I mean?
This was such a stupid pivot on the donation time. Like, that's who your competition is politically right now, is Aiden Ross and XQC?
Any number of different things. Ask them how they
like, do you think XQC even cares that much?
Feel now, 8 months in, after they promoted Donald Trump. Why won't they say anything?
Okay. Donald Trump is a liar, and he's kind of a scumbag, and a lot of his shit isn't panning out. 1, 2, free healthcare for all. 3, free Palestine. What about it? Anything else?
Okay.
Why won't they say anything?
I don't think XQC or Aiden care. Their egos are not anywhere near as wrapped up in this as yours is, or mine is, or Asmongold's is. These aren't like, they're not like hardcore political communists. Well, maybe XQC is getting more in that direction. I don't know. But
so I realized he blocked me on Instagram, and I was like, really? What? Why is he blocking me when I never say anything bad? I guess he just blocked everyone who like came out like with frustration towards him and Anissa and blocked me. But I don't think Anissa blocked me because I still see her stories appearing in front of me on Instagram. But then I told Harley, and Harley was like, oh, he blocked me on everything, like all social media. He blocked Harley, but Harley was a little more vocal and a little more insulting. That's like Harley's thing. I was like, this is really weird that he actually blocked me.
Is this the boxing coach guy? No. Nathan, aka Dad, reveals that. Or was this one of the boxers? I don't remember.
But maybe he did it when I called him out. Anyway, I would like to box him because it would be a good match. Because we're the same height, same weight, same experience.
What? Kai skin before speed? Wait, does Kai not even play Fortnite? Only for an event? Nathan Dad EU was a boxer who had won a few matches in Creator Clash. Okay.